Hi guys, in this video we're going to check if CyberGhost VPN is still deserving to be in the top 5 best VPN providers as of the year 2020. Previously I've been posting an article with a comprehensive review of this provider. If you're interested, feel free to check it in the description below, along with the link to a special offer if you decide to give CyberGhost a try. This time I'll be demonstrating the CyberGhost Desktop VPN app for Windows. I'll show the features and available settings in the latest version. Also, we'll check how fast CyberGhost is by looking at a few speed test results. Last but not least, we're going to test if it is possible to unblock the Netflix US content with this VPN. Alright, let's begin with a brief intro to what CyberGhost is and why it is worth your attention. First of all, this VPN is based in Romania. What does this mean to you? It means a strong level of privacy protection. Romania is not a member of the unfortunate surveillance groups like 5, 9 or 14 Eyes. This makes CyberGhost one of those VPNs that offer complete anonymity. It won't store any sensitive data of your activity and won't be sharing your account information with any third party. The only thing they log for technical purposes is the first login you make during the day. After 24 hours, even this data gets deleted. Obviously, it is next to impossible to check if this statement is true, but during the 9 years of existence, CyberGhost VPN has never been caught in breaking this zero login policy rule and never failed to protect the privacy of its customers, so we'll have to take it on trust. One distinctive fact about this provider is they've deprecated the blast from the past PPTP and L2TP connection protocols. This is a strong sign that CyberGhost does care about strong encryption of the data that travels between your device and their servers. If you want to become completely anonymous when using this VPN, you can choose to pay for the subscription with a Bitcoin. This payment method is not offered by most of the VPNs. Also, you can use the CyberGhost along with the Tor browser for even greater cover. When talking about the data encryption, there is a very strong mechanism put in use here. All the traffic is going to be scrambled with the currently the most secure AES 256-bit encryption algorithm. Besides that, you can always use the most protected OpenVPN protocol to ensure the highest possible level of protection. Now let's proceed with reviewing the CyberGhost Desktop app for Windows. I really like the UI and how simple it is to navigate through the servers, features and settings of CyberGhost. By default, it starts minimized and is available via the system tray. In this small widget, you can only choose one of the limited set of server locations and switch the connection on and off. If you want to get access to the entire list of servers along with all the features and settings, simply click this yellow arrow here to open the main window. Here you can choose to either connect to one of the servers specifically tuned for streaming, like Netflix, Hulu or HBO Go, a list of servers for torrenting, or choose a server from the list of all the servers. If you go to Connection Features page, you can turn on and off some additional perks like the ads blocker, the malicious websites blocker and others. By default they are all turned off. The Smart Rules page allows you to specify how the CyberGhost app starts and if you want it to automatically connect to a VPN when launching a specific app. There's also a Wi-Fi protection tab here. It allows you to set up the behavior of CyberGhost when the new Wi-Fi connection is activated. This is very useful if you're frequently using the internet via the public Wi-Fi hotspots. The Exceptions tab makes it possible for you to choose some of websites that you don't want to use a VPN. There's also an App Protection tab here. It allows you to list the apps that should trigger the CyberGhost to start and connect to a specific VPN location. The Settings menu offers a bunch of additional options. It consists of a General tab and a Connection tab. The first one has the basic features control. You can enable and disable kill switch here, change the interface color scheme and language, as well as a few other settings. The second tab allows you to specify how secure you want your connection to be. As you can see, we have a DNS leak protection on. The disable IPv6 connections also enable to prevent you from leaking your private data via the IPv6. That's it for the main features of this VPN app. I'd say there's a lot of them for such a cheap provider, while the app is not overloaded with redundant settings, so it remains fairly easy to configure and use it. Now it's time to check some speed test results. I've tested a bunch of several locations already and just going to share the screenshots with the results. Let's start with the basic internet connection speed without the CyberGhost turned on. This is going to be our reference point. Now let's see how fast the Paris, France VPN server was. And here's the test for Frankfurt in Germany. Now for the North America. US Washington server. US San Francisco server. Canada Montreal server. Asian servers. Singapore server speed test results. Hong Kong server speed. And the Tokyo Japan server. Now let's check the speed test results for Sydney, Australia. And the last one will be Cairo, Egypt. I wasn't testing all the locations as there are more than 6,462 servers in this app. You can check the rest of the servers when you start using the app. By the way, there's no free trial for CyberGhost VPN, but you can always get a refund within 14 days for 1-month plans or 45 days for plans starting with 6 months. I've never heard they fail their money back guarantee, so you should not worry about that. Now as we're done with checking the connection speed, let's go ahead and see if I can watch the Netflix US only shows right now from my current country, which is Ukraine. I'm going to choose one of the streaming servers. Wait for it to get connected. And now I will go to my Netflix account and try to search for some US only shows. And the first show will be The Office. Awesome, the show is here, so now let's try and play it. Awesome, as you can see it gets unblocked with the CyberGhost. Now let's try one more show. And this time it's going to be the Supernatural. Let's try and play it. As you can see, this show is also unblocked with CyberGhost. So overall, the Netflix US is getting unblocked when using the CyberGhost VPN, as you have just seen. Alright, I think that's about it for the CyberGhost VPN review. Feel free to ask questions and tell me about your experience with the CyberGhost VPN in the comments below. Also, don't hesitate to check the article via the description down below as well. Thanks for watching and see you soon.